Hi everyone, welcome to 2023 Treasure Coast, well you could call it landscaping, gardening. So I'm going to show you my different trees this year. I don't get a lot of views on the videos I make about my gardening, but I want to do that anyway. Okay, so sit back and enjoy. This is 2023 May. Okay, I hope you like. Okay, so right now we'll we'll end up on that area, but we'll start this area and we'll go around the yard this way. This is my mango tree, and as you can see, I'm standing under it now. It's been here about 4 years. I got this from I got it from Lowe's. I don't see any more like this here, but as you can see, it does have a good sized mango, and it is very delicious. Now I had about I had like about 300 of these things on here, but these 70-mile-an-hour gust of winds came by and got most of them up top there. But I still got a few, not a whole lot, so still might be, I have a few to give away and stuff, not a whole lot, but anyway, I can stand under this mango tree now. It's grown, just done real good here. And these mangoes are delicious. I forget what this is called, but if you Google it, you'll see the mango that's shaped like this. How it's got that, how it goes around like this and back down like that. You'll see that. Yeah, it is just a perfect, delicious mango. Of course, this tree was grafted. Still got some in here. And this is my avocado tree. Now this has some fruit on it. I don't know if there's any fruit on here now. Had some last year. I don't know if there's any on it this year. It's a mango tree again. Go around this way. Get a better view of it on the sun here. And this one actually, look at this one. This is a neat shaped. That's a good sized mango. I still got some on there. The wind didn't take them all. Of course, this is my Cocoplum right here. And it grows real good here in the Treasure Coast too. You can see it's blooming all in there now. And I'll have a bunch of Cocoplums. Now, as long as the animals don't eat them up. And here's my grape right here. That, I don't know if you can see it good. My dog's in the way. I got so much junk over here. But there it is. Now, I don't know if you can even see it. See that? Now this grape practically died one time. Dog chewed it up or something. Okay, and that's what happened to it. But I might transplant it or move it somewhere else. I don't know. Dog's not messing with it now though. Now we'll go around this way. Okay, now I did redo my lawn with some the Behemoth Pennington lawn seed. I forget what type of Behemoth is called, but the Southern Florida or something, Pennington Behemoth. So I did this area about a year ago, about a year and a half ago I guess maybe, and then this year, and then this one I did this area. You see it's starting to, there are a few weeds in there. I got to go in there every so often, spend 10 minutes and spot to pull the weeds out real quick. But once it gets growing, looks like this, I won't have to pull the weeds out. But still, very seldom. Once it gets in there enough. Oh, actually, I got an avocado tree over here. I'll show you all. I only have 8 megabytes on this card. Now this is my avocado tree. I put a wire around it about a couple of months ago, and this tree is already grown up to the wire. It was down there. But anyway, the reason I put the wire was it helps it. Here's an avocado right there. I'll show you if you can see it. It does keep the bugs out, keeps the squirrels out. If I can zoom in a little bit. So y'all can see it. There it is. Now I got a few more in there too. There's one, there's one there. It's kind of hard to see. And there's one behind that one, right below it there. And there's one way back there. I don't know if you can see it. Behind all of them, 3 of them, there's one. So I see 3 right there. I doubt if you can see it in the camera. Now, that one right there looks like it died or something. Now on this side, there you go. You can see it there. I think you can see it. There it is. That one's good. So I got a few avocados. I'm not able to see them all because the leaves, but that's what I did. I put this over here. Now this will wind block because we get these 70-mile-an-hour gust of winds here, and that's what happened to my mango tree over there. That's why I lost all my mangoes. So I got the chicken wire up on my avocado tree. I sturdies it up from the wind, plus it keeps the animals out. This is my star fruit here. It's not blooming now, of course. That's kind of like a smaller one, smaller variety. This is a larger variety. It's not blooming now. Here's my cherry tree. Now, I'm surprised. It's been here only about a year. And look how big it is. I bought it. It was only about that tall when I bought it. I'm surprised. It seems to be doing pretty good here. Did have a bunch of blooms on it, but I don't see no cherries. I don't know if the rats get it. Rats get to it before I see them. Of course, we do have rats here. And wow, what happened here? This one not doing too good. And I thought I seen some fruit on here. It's got one fruit. That's my another fruit here. Not too many on here, but it does have 1 or 2. It's my, what you call it, a citrus tree. I forget even what to call it right now, the second. Okay, here's my grape tree now. It's starting to bloom now, and the leaves have come back on. These will look like they're dead at a certain time. Okay, see where it's blooming and having small grapes on it. So we're going to have grapes this year. Now there's once in a while there'll be some like this that bloom out of season. Okay, and you have to wait for these to ripen real good. I think they're ripening there now. I'm not watching as much as I should. So it goes way over here, and it's even somehow it's got into this shed here. See, there it is. It's grounding in the shed. There it is. Okay, passion fruit. Look at that. This is my passion fruit vine. Look at that flower. Isn't that a beautiful flower it has? Right, Tyler? You good boy. Okay, I think I still got some video card left. This is my little orange tree, or whatever you call it. Not really an orange, just a kumquatter cell. I forget what it's called right now. And I remember that was a grapefruit tree I seen earlier. Just didn't come to my mind. But this passion fruit, my camera had to, it only records for so much. Now see how it's blooming? This one is just now blooming. Like I was out here earlier, it wasn't even open that much. Now this, you can see it right there. This was, I planted it. And what I did was I put a whole bag of black cow in there. And I put some peat moss in here. Oh, look at that flower. Here's a good one. I didn't see this one earlier when I came out. It might have just bloomed. They bloom within an hour. Look at that. Is that a beautiful flower on that? Okay, now this thing, it died. It just completely died. And I thought it was dead. And what I did was I sprayed some of this stuff on it. It's like organic stuff for bugs and stuff. I sprayed some of that on it. Okay, and it came back. And look at it. Look at it. It's just growing. It's only been here. It's been here less than a year. And I was so surprised. I mean, God's the greatest gardener. It wasn't me. This was completely dead. I just watered it. Look at that flower. Beautiful flower. And it's just blooming like crazy right now. Look, this one opened up to do in a couple of them foot an hour. Now there's going to be, you know, we'll have a good turnout for that maybe. I'm really surprised. I didn't say, will this grow here? I paid like at least $15 for this. I said, will this grow here in Port St. Lucie? I said, I'm going to try it. And I planted it, and it's dead, but I kept watering it, and man, it came back, and I was so surprised. Okay, let's go over here. This is my wild wolf that runs around here with me. This is the other star fruit, cabana fruit, whatever you want to call it. It does good. Okay, and then again, the wind will get it. Now here's my other mango tree. Now this is a lot smaller mango. Now wind got this one, but it does make mangoes. You see? That's pretty good size mango. No, they're small mangoes. So really, they're not half as big as the other one. I got a few of them on here. Not a whole lot, but keep an eye on them. There's a few of them in there too, hidden in the jungle. You see them? Okay. Now this one was just of course, just a baby too, about 2 feet tall when I got it. I put some black cow in that hole too. Okay, so we've seen. Well, now these are my eggplants. Now I hadn't. This does pretty good. This kumquat tree, or you want to call it. It does pretty good. See all the fruit on it? It does pretty good. It's halfway eaten with something, but it does okay. Now here's my eggplants. You see, I haven't been watering them like I should, I have to admit. There's my what's it called? I forget what it's called. This is a good like a little landscape thing I got in the front. Rosemary. That's the rosemary right here. I don't do too much of that. It seems to be pretty drought resistant too, the rosemary. Oh, look at the eggplants I got in there. So my eggplants, I neglected them for about a week with the water, and that kind of almost got them. We had these dry spells. Now there's some other avocado tree. I put netting around it. Now I don't know if I put the netting too early. I don't know if it stopped the bees. But there was a couple avocados on here. I don't know if they're still on there or not, because at a time it loses its leaves, and you can see the avocados better. But then again, it'll regrow the leaves. So I don't know if it's got any avocados on here or not. But I put this up, maybe premature. I don't know. But anyway, I put it up there and I just left it up there. Okay. So here's my other grape plant. This is the red grapes. You see. It goes way down there, and this is in the trees and everything else. Now, this all, you know, of course it's all, I'm gonna have a bunch of grapes here. This is like all over this entire thing. And it's actually, I want it to grow up there. It's actually doing that a little bit now. I have all this where it could grow. So I hope it makes use of that better than what it's doing, instead of growing in my trees. This is my avocado tree. Now, they're growing together. Now, I don't know if this got any avocados on or not. I haven't paid much attention. But it did have some last year. Okay, you can see it's pretty tall. It's about maybe 9 feet, 8 feet. And then it grows, it's coming way over here too. You see how just this one grape, you want to see how it's blooming? I don't know if you can see that, but this blooms all over. There's little grapes all over. And it comes way up here. And it's way up there in the tree. It's way up there in that tree. If you can see it with this camera. But it's way up there. Just one grape. Okay. And see, here's my avocado trees here. I neglected watering them. And that's what happens when you neglect to water, because there's no, this soil here is like sand. Okay. And that can happen. Now this avocado tree here, it's a grafted avocado, but it likes to come up before the graft, right here. And I break them down every so often. But it's growing pretty good. I might just, I don't know, not really got no fruit off it yet. You know, substantial, maybe, there might be one fruit on it or something. But here we are, back where we started. Thank you guys for watching my 2023 Treasure Coast, Florida gardening. And y'all have a wonderful day. Bye now.